Hi friends! So a couple of days ago I made a video about how alarming kidney failure is becoming in our societies and how people are dying, both young and old are dying from this disease. And so I've made my findings, and in today's video we are going to deliberate on some of the causes of kidney failure, some of the symptoms and the prevention, some of the preventions that we can put in place in order to protect ourselves from getting it. So without much ado, let's do this. The number one function of the kidney is to remove various waste products from our bodies. Now, it is the function of the kidney to remove waste products, being it food, when we eat and drink water, they turn into waste product after they have gone through the digestion process. It becomes waste product. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that the kidney helps us to pee. So if you're able to pee, it's a blessing. It's an underrated blessing. If you're able to pee, it's a blessing, because some people have to pay chunks of money in order to urinate. So you are blessed. Now, the other function of the kidney is to help in the reabsorption of nutrients. So the kidney is not supposed to absorb nutrients, but it helps with the reabsorption of nutrients, in the sense that when you take in water and food, the kidney has to make sure that everything is balanced and stable. So that is one function of the kidney, to reabsorb nutrients in our bodies. Another crucial function of the kidney is to regulate blood pressure. So if your blood pressure will stay normal, the kidney has a role to play. The kidney is the magic regulator of your body. The foods you eat, the water you drink, it's all the job of the kidney to stabilize it. So if there's something high in your body, the kidney will say, oh, this is too high, let's pick it out. Or if it is low, your body will say, oh, this is too low, let's hold on to it. So your kidney actually stabilizes the whole thing. Yeah. And for your teeth and bones to be strong, the kidney plays a crucial role. So you can get all the vitamin D in the world, but if your kidneys are not functioning properly, you're not going to get anything from that vitamin D. So our kidneys are very, very, very essential, and without them, we can do absolutely nothing. Now, how common is it? Chronic disease is very common. Now, statistics we have in Ghana shows that about 13.5 people are living with it. And so if we assume a population of about 30 million, 4 million of us have kidney failure. I think worldwide is about 10%, and in Ghana it's about 13%. And in sub-Saharan Africa, the number are higher than the rest of the world. So it is imperative that you know how well your kidneys are functioning. How important is it for us to know how well our kidneys are functioning? Well, it is important because the majority of people with kidney disease would not know they have it, because they are not present with the symptoms. Unfortunately, people in Ghana generally wait for symptoms. Oh, I'm fine, I'm not sick, I can go to work, I am healthy, and all of that. So before they know, they already have the disease and it's too late for them. The things that people assume quickly and start treating when they have kidney disease at the last stage is malaria. Why? Because they also present with, I can't eat, I have bitterness in my mouth, I feel like vomiting, and so on and so forth. So when the ordinary physician in the district hospital hear these things, they quickly give you anti-malaria drugs. So that is to say that the symptoms of malaria mimic that of kidney disease, and so for that matter, we have to be on high alert. Age-wise, it will surprise you to know that people as young as 6 years, 7 years, 20 years, 16 years, 47 years are living with kidney failures. Now, the causes, although it all depends on the risk factors involved. For instance, people who are diabetic or have hypertension, or if it's something that runs through the family, your risk of getting kidney disease increases. Or if you probably have conditions like HIV or hepatitis B, hepatitis C, or some form of chronic disease, your risk of getting kidney disease is higher. So it is imperative that you check to know the condition of your health, especially the condition of your kidney. If you go to the hospital and then the doctor tells you that you have hypertension or you have diabetes, please tell your doctor to just check for your kidney health as well, because people who have hypertension or have diabetes are at a higher risk of getting these kidney diseases. Number 2 on my list is lifestyle choices. Some of the habits that people engage in increases their risks of kidney diseases. Unfortunately, some habits that people engage in increases their risks of getting kidney diseases. For instance, taking all sort of medication without knowing the impact it's going to have on your kidney. Even some antibiotics have some effect on the kidney. The youth of today are so addicted to taking painkillers. Sometimes we go to the pharmacy when we feel a little headache or we feel a little dizzy, a little nosy. We just go to the pharmacy and then self-medicate ourselves, or sometimes we just go there, buy painkillers with very strange names on it. We don't know where it came from and the impacts that it's going to have on our health, but we just go to the pharmacy and buy these painkillers, which in turn give us these kidney failures that we have today, that some of us are dealing with today. And there are lots of herbal medicines here and there, herbal concoctions that some people are selling. If you want to perform better in bed, if you're a guy and you want to be able to have more sex, there are some concoctions, all these things, all these herbal medicines that you are buying without even knowing what they did to get those medicines. It's actually a major factor. So these are some of the habits that people are practicing that is leading to the kidney failures. They go to the local doctors, buy herbal medicines, and just so that they can perform better in sex, just so that they can please those ladies. And at the end, it leads them to have kidney failures. Number 3 on my list is a very simple thing like not drinking enough water. When we don't drink enough water, it causes the kidney to strain itself. If you are someone who usually sits under the sun to sell, or someone who sweats a lot and don't drink enough water, your risk of getting this disease is high. So my mothers in the marketplaces, my mothers and my sisters in the streets, my brothers and fathers, my uncles, please, please and please again, drink more water. Don't wait to be thirsty before you drink water, because just drinking water alone can save you from getting that disease. It is a very serious and very dangerous disease that is claiming the lives of so many people that I just don't want you to be a part of. So when you get opportunity to drink water, please drink water. Don't wait to be thirsty before you drink water, because these are some of the mistakes that people did and now they're in their graves, unfortunately. Number 4 on my list is taking in too much salt. Ghanaians, we like salt. Can you imagine that when someone is eating the food, when someone is eating, they will go to the extent of sprinkling some salt on the food just to make it more spicy and more delicious? Like, this is really causing more harm than good. Research has shown that taking in more salt can actually lead to hypertension. So a lot of people are having hypertension because of the excess intake of salt. Another underrated thing that people are doing is eating too much sugary foods. Yes, most parents think that they love their kids so much. So when they are going to school, they buy them the snack, they buy them that snack, they buy them this biscuits, that drink, that toffee, that candy. All of these things are sugary, and before you realize that you are doing your child more harm than good, it will be too late, because by the time your child reach to age 16, age 17, that child might be having diabetes. Yeah, that's how diabetes comes about. When they are young like that and you start feeding them with a lot of sugary foods, it's kind of develop that diabetes in them. And then not only kids, most adults are fond of eating sugary stuff, sugary food. They eat porridges and they have to add 10 teaspoons of sugar before they know that this food is good. Eating too much sugar leads to diabetes, and diabetes and hypertension is actually the leading road to kidney diseases. You know, what we eat is very, very, very important, and it has a crucial impact on our health. And that brings me to number 5, buying food from outside. This is a common mistake that most people make. I try to understand some people, because sometimes you don't have the time to cook. For those working in the factories or those working for other people, you have to work 12 hours, you have to work 8 hours, and sometimes you come home and you are tired and you can't cook. I understand, but is your health not that important? You see, buying food from outside puts you on a 100% risk of getting kidney disease. Why do I say so? Because these food vendors are using what we call white Maggi. I'm probably sure most of us have heard of white Maggi. White Maggi contains monosodium glutamate, and it has been banned by FDA from the food market. But because some women are so selfish, some women are so greedy, they want more money, so they'll add it anyway. You see, they don't care about your health. It's all about what you're going to get from your pocket. Another leading cause of the kidney disease is excessive consumption of alcohol. I mean, there has been a lot of advocacy on we not drinking alcohol. We have seen the damaging effects from the lives of some people who dedicated themselves to drinking alcohol. We've seen it. We've seen it all. You can't tell me you've not seen it. We've all seen it, and it's real. And also smoking. Smoking is another thing. Some people have dedicated their lives to smoking. Oh, I can't stop smoking. I'm addicted to smoking. If I stop smoking, something bad will happen to me, and all of that. You see, some time ago, I was walking through our neighborhood and I saw this club over there, nightclub, and there were guys and ladies in there, and I was shocked to see ladies. I didn't say men, ladies. They were taking in this thing called shisha. I mean, that was my first time seeing it with my naked eye. It's like a pipe something, and then they were just smoking in. I don't know how they use it, but it's very funny. It's very, very, very weird how some people are deliberately burning their organs. Like, really, if you don't detect the disease and it reach the end stage, which is the kidney failure stage, you will have to live on dialysis. And I say end stage because there are stages. Before you get to the end stage, there are certain stages that you have to go through before you get to the end stage. So the end stage is where the kidney has failed, where the kidney has just spoiled, and there's nothing that we can do about it. So you have to be on dialysis in order to live. So at this stage, what is dialysis? Dialysis is actually a substitute for the normal function of the kidney. So if your kidney no longer removes enough waste products, enough waste and fluid from your body, that's where dialysis comes in. Currently, there is no way to reverse chronic kidney failure. So people with kidney failure need regular dialysis to replace the kidney function. How many times in a week do you need to be on dialysis? Ideally, a person with kidney failure needs to be on dialysis 3 times a week. However, because of cost, some people do it twice a week or even once a week as to when they get that money. Trust me, you don't want to be in this situation. People living with kidney diseases have expressed how they struggle with depression and how sometimes they think of killing themselves because they don't see any way out. And the money that is left to cater for the rest of the family, they use it in going for dialysis. Dialysis is very expensive. In fact, it is very, 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 very expensive, and they have to live on dialysis. So people talk about how they think about the cost alone. Sometimes thinking about the cost alone ends their life faster than the kidney disease itself. So trust me when I say you don't want to be in this situation. So as of last year, September 27th, the Kolebu Teaching Hospital Renal Unit increased the cost of dialysis from 380 Ghana cedis to 765 Ghana cedis, 45 pesos. That's huge. I mean, that's huge. Because here's a little breakdown. Okay, so if you need dialysis 3 times a week, and you are using the current rate Kolebu has put out because of taxation, that means every dialysis session costs 765 Ghana cedis, 45 pesos. And if you do that 3 sessions, that will be 2,296 Ghana cedis. Seriously? Somebody? Like, how many people can earn this? How many people are earning this amount of money? Not to talk of using this money every week, 3 times every week. Now, if you put a total together for a month, that would be a staggering 9,185 plus Ghana cedis. My brothers, my sisters, my mothers, this is money we are talking about. You have to pay this amount of money every month just so that you can live, just so that you can be alive, just so that you can pee. I mean, that is outrageous. So just do your best and stay away from this kidney disease. There's something you can do about it. There's something we can do about it. Now, what is this that we can do? Number 1, regularly check your kidney health. When you go to the hospital and the doctor tells you that, oh, you have hypertension or you have diabetes, tell the doctor to check your kidney health as well. Number 2, Be mindful of your lifestyle, your day-to-day habits. Don't self-medicate yourself, and don't buy any herbal concoction that you hear people selling, that oh, this is going to do this for you, this is going to do that for you. Don't buy. I see so many people like that in the car selling this medicine, selling that medicine. Oh, this medicine can cure this disease. If you are suffering from this disease, buy this medicine, it's good to it's a lie. One way or the other, it will solve your problem, but it's going to give you a much worse problem. So please, let's stop buying medicine from just anywhere without knowing the impact it's going to have on our kidneys and our organs in general. Also, quit taking all sort of painkillers. Avoid taking too much salt, which can lead to hypertension. Avoid taking too much sugar, which can lead to diabetes. These two diseases are the highest risk factor for getting kidney disease. Diabetes and hypertension, they are the leading causes of kidney disease. So please, let's watch it. Let's watch our salt intake and our sugar intake. I'm aware of how our foods are very starchy here in Ghana. Kokonte, banku, fufu, akple, rice. Yeah, all of our dishes are very, very starchy, full of carbohydrates. But there's something we can do about it, and that is eat more fruits and vegetables. Like a well-balanced diet, eat more fruit and vegetables. That is one way to combat. That is one way to prevent getting the disease. When you are mindful of your eating, you are very, 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 very mindful of what you're putting in your body, you're going to be on a lower risk of getting this kidney disease. Also, if it is possible, stop buying food from outside. The food vendors don't care about your health. They care about their money. They don't care what you have to go through after eating their food. So please, let's be very, 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 very mindful concerning that. If possible, stop buying food from outside. I know it's not really 100% possible, because sometimes you go out, you have to eat something and all of that, but let's be very, very careful, and let's avoid eating too much from outside, because they don't care about your health. I'm not going to say avoid taking in excessive amounts of alcohol. Avoid drinking alcohol. Like, stop it. There's nothing good in alcohol. And also avoid smoking cigarettes and shisha, whatever I call it, shisha and cigarette. Please, let's stop. This is one of the leading causes of kidney failures. Each day when you hear the dialysis machine being boom, it means that somebody is leaving the ward. Yeah, when you hear that sound, and it's like a music that never stops playing in the hospital, in the renal dialysis hospital. So there's something that we can do to not end up in those hospitals. There's something that we can do, and that thing is just going according to what we have already discussed. All right, it's as simple as that. Our health should be our number one priority. You can have all the money, you can have all the wealth, you can have all the education, you can have all the luxurious everything, but if you don't have health, you don't have anything, because health is our power. Health is the only way we can survive. Health is something that money cannot buy. Yeah, let's put that in mind, that health is something that money cannot simply buy. So if you are fortunate enough to be able to pee, please pee. I remember at I remember at the JHS level, there was this girl in my class who would not urinate, and it was very, very fascinating to me. I was like, wow, how can you don't urinate? Like, you can sit for literally the whole day without urinating. How do you do that? I was just so fascinated by the fact that she can sit for that long without urinating. But little did I know that it was very harmful, and it can kill actually. People are paying chunks of money just to urinate. So don't be a victim of kidney disease. This is something that you can start implementing. If you found this video helpful, please do share with your friends, do share with your parents, do share with your loved ones. I mean, anybody who matters to you. Right? Okay, bye bye.